Many people often think of practicing Buddhism as performing complex rituals, reciting sutras and mantras. But in reality, Buddhism does not focus on performing religious rituals, but rather helping us build a virtuous and peaceful life. In this video, we'll explore core practices that are accessible to beginners. Let's find out. Practice 1. Practice mindful awakening. In the morning, when you first wake up, while still lying in bed, relax your whole body, close your eyes, breathe deeply and practice mindfulness of breathing. When you breathe in, you are aware that I am breathing in. When you breathe out, you are aware that I am breathing out, so on for about 1 minute. Then you turn your observation to the whole body, relax and feel all parts of the body as well as the whole body sensation. Next, express gratitude for the new day, gratitude that I have one more day to live and love. And set a positive intention for today. Think about the good deeds you will do to help people. Think about loving and caring more for those close to you. Tell yourself that, today I will live my day to the fullest with love and compassion. Setting a positive thought in the morning is very important. It will help us get motivated to act throughout the day. After establishing a positive thought, get out of bed and do your personal activities. Try to spend 3-5 minutes to connect with nature by walking around the house, where there are trees, and feeling the sunlight in the early morning. When walking, keep mindfulness and awareness of what you are walking. This practice is very beneficial for your health, because morning sunlight is good for your health, helping you stay alert during the day and help you sleep easier at night. In addition, practicing mindfulness when walking helps you practice how to keep your mind on your body without distracting thoughts, which is very useful in practicing meditation or reducing negative thoughts. Practice 2. Practice meditation in the morning or evening. Practicing meditation in the morning is a great Buddhist practice to start the day with optimism and peace of mind. Practicing meditation in the morning can be difficult if you have family activities in the morning or are busy taking care of children. However, the experience of many Buddhists is that they will wake up earlier than usual to start meditating. Practicing meditation in the morning is a way to take care of your mind. If bathing makes your body clean, then meditation helps keep your mind clean. If you are aware of the importance of meditation, you will be motivated to get up early and practice it. If you still cannot arrange time to meditate in the morning, you can meditate in the evening before going to bed. Regarding meditation method, choose a quiet place, then sit cross-legged with your back straight or in any position you feel comfortable and can sit in for the longest time. The hands are stacked face up, thumbs touching each other, eyes closed and focusing on breathing. Relax your whole body and feel the breath going in and out through your nostrils, especially observing your breathing naturally without controlling your breathing. Most people new to meditation have the habit of controlling their breathing according to their intention, but this is wrong. Observe the breath like a security guard observing people entering and exiting the building. Simply note it. When the breath comes in, you recognize it as the breath is coming in. When the breath goes out, you recognize the breath is going out. While observing the breath, sometimes your mind will not stand still. It will think about a problem. Don't have any negative reactions about it, because it is the normal nature of the mind. Simply recognize that the mind is thinking and bring its attention back to the breath. It will be a bit difficult at first, but over time your mind will become less distracted and easier to focus on your breathing. Training your mind is like training a wild elephant. You need time to train it. Practice observing your breathing for 15-30 minutes every day, and you will feel positive changes in your life. Practice 3. Practice mindfulness in daily life. Mindfulness is an important practice in Buddhism to achieve enlightenment or liberation. Mindfulness means awareness and focus specifically on the present, without getting stuck in the past or worrying about the future. Mindfulness plays an important role in reducing negative thoughts or stress. The cause of negative thinking and stress is that we let our minds freely run after unwholesome thoughts, forgetting the present moment, thereby creating suffering. Therefore, practicing mindfulness will help us bring our minds back to the present moment, focusing on ourselves, staying away from unwholesome thoughts, thereby bringing peace in life. The method of practicing mindfulness is in daily life activities such as walking, standing, lying down, sitting, eating, or at work. We are always clearly aware of what is happening. When an unwholesome thought arises and leaves the present, you must recognize it and bring your mind back to reality. This practice of mindfulness should always be carried out in all daily activities. We have 4 things to recognize when practicing mindfulness. The first is to recognize physical activities such as walking, standing, lying down, sitting. We all recognize them clearly. The second is to recognize sensations, meaning sensations on the body. For example, feeling hot when sitting in a room. Third is to recognize the thoughts that arise in the mind. For example, when your children disobey and you feel angry. Then observe to realize that you are angry, so that anger will pass quickly. Fourth is to recognize the truths of all things such as impermanence, non-self. An example of this recognition is when you buy a new car. Over time the car will get old and you feel sad. You must realize that the world is impermanent and always changing, and when you realize that the old car is due to the law of impermanence, you will not feel sad anymore and accept it. Expanding this concept can be applied in everyday life. Try to be kind to the people you love and cherish the moments together, because you will not be stuck with them forever. Then when someone leaves you, you will not feel regretful because you lived a fully loving life with them. Try to practice mindfulness every day and make it a regular, natural, healthy habit. Don't try to practice in a forced and rigid way. Sometimes it will create a feeling of discomfort and no peace in life. Practice number 4. Study Buddhist scriptures. In the Eightfold Path, meaning 8 methods to help us eliminate suffering, the Buddha mentioned the first method is right view, meaning correct understanding. Understanding plays an important role because, when you have correct understanding, it will lead to correct action and practice. And the way to understand it correctly is to study the Buddha's teachings recorded in the scriptures. The practice of studying the scriptures is an important practice, but this is often overlooked by Buddhists. We often learn about Buddhism through a monk or search for unofficial sources of information, which sometimes causes us to misunderstand Buddhism. Buddhist scriptures are not chanted mantras that we often hear practiced by some Buddhist sects. But Buddhist scriptures are the wise teachings of the Buddha that are easy to understand and apply in life. Currently, Tipitaka Pali is the canon of scriptures that the world confirms to be the most original compared to Buddha's teachings. Therefore, you can read to listen to the words spoken by the Buddha himself, not through the lens of any scholar or school of Buddhism. Follow the Buddha's advice before entering nirvana. Use the Dharma as a lamp. Use the Dharma as a refuge. Do not rely on anything else. Dharma means the true teachings of the Buddha, and where is that Dharma? Yes, it is in the sutras, so please read the Dharma to illuminate the path to ultimate peace in life. Practice number 5. Keeping the 5 precepts. The core of Buddhism teaches us to do good deeds and avoid doing evil deeds, to bring a peaceful life in this life as well as to be reborn in a good realm in the next life. And one of the basic practices of all Buddhists is to practice the following 5 precepts. 1. Not killing. Means respecting the lives of all living beings including animals. 2. Not stealing. Means respecting other people's property. 3. Not having adultery. Means respecting married life and not committing adultery. 4. Not lying. Means respecting the truth, not gossiping, not saying hurtful things to others, not saying divisive words, not saying empty or frivolous words. Do not drink wine, beer, or alcoholic substances to maintain mental alertness. Practicing these 5 precepts, in addition to being of practical help in daily life, also greatly supports meditation to bring peace. If a person does not keep the precepts, meditation will have almost no results. You cannot do bad things during the day and then meditate at night, and hope that your mind will be at peace. That cannot happen. When you have a clean life, practicing a clean mind is easy and you can easily achieve peace in meditation. Therefore, keeping the 5 precepts plays an important role in developing your spiritual path. Practicing the 5 precepts is also a way to express gratitude to Buddha. Because as the Buddha said, whoever practices the Dharma is the one who respects and praises the Buddha. And keeping the 5 precepts is one of the basic practices of the Dharma for Buddhists. Hopefully this video has helped Buddhists learn some basic Buddhist practices to practice every day and bring a peaceful and happy life. Thank you for watching the video and see you in the next video.